Welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today because we're looking at something that's fundamentally shifting how we work, play, and honestly, how we live. For a long time, whenever we heard the term artificial intelligence, we almost instantly pictured a basic chat interface, right? Just a blank box waiting for a text prompt. But AI has evolved far, far past that. Today, we're unpacking the next generation of AI, and we're focusing specifically on 13 highly specialized tools that are totally redefining what this technology can actually accomplish. Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to completely rethink your definition of artificial intelligence for the duration of this explainer. If you think AI is just about asking a chatbot to, say, write a polite email or summarize a massive PDF, you're really only seeing the tip of the iceberg. The source material we're digging into today proves that the future doesn't belong to generalists. It belongs to highly specific, laser-focused applications. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I mean. We're looking at 13 distinct tools that act as a literal roadmap to the new AI landscape. These are platforms designed not to be a jack of all trades, but rather a master of one. They are built to solve deeply complex, highly specific problems across a massive variety of industries. We're talking everything from game development and creative photography, all the way over to restaurant management and neurological healthcare. To help us make sense of all these innovations, we've broken our explainer into 6 quick sections. 1. The era of specialized AI. 2. Upgrading the developer toolkit. 3. Streamlining business and operations. 4. Empowering creators. 5. AI for everyday life. And finally, 6. The highly specialized future. Let's jump right into section 1, the era of specialized AI. So modern AI is no longer about throwing every possible task at one giant model. Actually, it's about finding the exact right tool for the job. To kick us off, look at Nexos.ai. Think about how confusing it can be for employees to figure out which AI tool to use for which task. It's overwhelming, right? Well, Nexos.ai acts as this ultimate gateway. It gives you access to over 100 different AI models. But here is the genius part. It automatically selects the right one for your specific daily task. It completely removes the guesswork. Employees can just collaborate using text and file interactions entirely inside a single browser tab. It is the perfect bridge into this specialized AI era. Moving on to section 2, upgrading the developer tooltip. Software engineering and game development are currently seeing massive, game-changing waves of AI automation. So the crucial point is that developers spend a huge amount of time on complex busy work, and these 2 tools are actively tackling that. First, we have Minteleaf. This is an AI-native platform that helps teams automatically create and update incredibly polished product and API documentation. That means software instructions and integration manuals are literally never outdated again. Then we have Bezi. This is an AI assistant built specifically for developers using the Unity game engine. It actually uses real-time context to generate code, create graphic shaders for visual effects, and automate all those repetitive game development tasks. Sticking with the technical side for a moment, let's look at Gel. Now, databases can be incredibly complex to build and maintain. Gel is built on the super popular Postgres database system, but it brings in modern data models and built-in error prevention. To put that into plain English, it simply provides specialized tools designed explicitly to make navigating complex database architectures significantly easier for developer teams. It's a real lifesaver. And rounding out our developer section is AppMap, which functions in 3 brilliant steps. Step 1, it records how applications behave at runtime. Step 2, it takes that raw execution data and turns it into interactive diagrams. And Step 3, teams use these diagrams to instantly understand unfamiliar code, investigate dependencies, detect risks, and debug issues faster. It literally visualizes the invisible operations of your code. All right. Let's shift gears. Section 3, streamlining business and operations. Stepping away from the code editor and into the boardroom, let's see how this applies to operational efficiencies. Let's move to and see how this builds when we apply it to sales. Consider your traditional manual customer relationship management software. We're talking hours of tedious data entry that sales teams universally dread. Now contrast that with Clarify. This is an AI-native CRM designed specifically for founders and revenue teams. It automatically captures customer activity, updates records, and manages your follow-ups. It keeps the pipeline beautifully organized, giving teams their time back to actually sell while offering much clearer insight into every single client relationship. Now, what about the administrative nightmare of taxes? Enter Keeper. This is AI-powered tax software specifically targeting freelancers, contractors, and people with complex returns. And it doesn't just crunch numbers. It actively finds potential deductions, organizes all your messy tax information, simplifies the filing process, and, this is absolutely crucial, it combines this powerful automation with actual support from qualified tax professionals. It takes all the anxiety right out of the freelance lifestyle.
Believe it or not, AI is even moving into the hospitality sector with tools like Superorder. Built specifically for restaurant brands, its AI agents step in to manage reviews and collect guest feedback. But it goes way deeper than that by uncovering operational trends to help teams improve the customer experience and dramatically boost delivery profitability. It helps restaurant teams take raw customer insights and turn them into direct, profitable action.
Next up, Section 4, Empowering Creators.
Shifting from boardroom operations over to creativity, AI is unlocking entirely new workflows here too. Take the platform VSCO, for example. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how VSCO uses AI for so much more than just basic editing. They've built a whole suite where photographers can use AI to seamlessly remove visual distractions from their images. Beyond that, it actually helps organize visual ideas, build portfolios, and manage a photographer's entire creative workflow, from the very moment of capture straight through to final delivery. And you have to see what is happening in music with Udio, an AI creation platform that's currently in beta. Just listen to this. Users can turn creative ideas into songs in seconds, explore different styles, and develop new tracks without traditional production tools. It lets absolutely anyone generate, customize, discover, and share original music. You can explore entirely different musical styles and develop completely new tracks without needing to own or even understand complex traditional production tools. It completely democratizes music creation. It is wild. And to kind of bridge the gap between everyday communication and these creator tools, we have Willow. This is an AI voice dictation tool available for Mac, Windows, and iPhone. But here's the thing, it doesn't just blindly transcribe. It turns your natural speech into polished text. It works seamlessly across emails, documents, messaging, and even coding tools, all while automatically handling the formatting, understanding the context of what you're saying, and adapting to your specific writing style. Section 5. AI for everyday life. These next two examples are perhaps the most profoundly human-centric tools on our list. I want you to contrast these two platforms to see how AI is moving into deeply personal, everyday spaces. First, in health, we have Nile. This is an AI-powered neurological care platform. It helps patients intricately track seizures, auras, symptoms, medications, and progress. But most importantly, it keeps physicians connected between appointments, which enables much more informed and continuous care. Then, on the other side in education, we have Ello. This is a personalized AI reading and math tutor for kids ages 4 to 9. And it literally listens, responds, and adapts to the child in real time. It offers interactive lessons, level-appropriate books, custom stories, daily activities, and gives progress insights directly to the parents. So we have continuous medical care and personalized childhood tutoring, both being driven by specialized AI. And finally, Section 6, the highly specialized future. Looking back at this entire landscape we've just covered, the overarching takeaway is absolutely undeniable. From generating scripts for Unity game developers, to maximizing tax deductions for freelance designers, to intricately tracking neurological health data, the era of generic, one-size-fits-all AI is officially over. The era of hyper-niche, highly specialized problem-solving has arrived, and it's integrating into literally every single facet of our professional and personal lives. So I want to leave you with this one thought-provoking question. Which specialized AI will transform your industry? Because as we've seen today, the tools are already out there, quietly revolutionizing how we handle everything from complex database architecture down to our children's math lessons. The very next step is for you to seek out the AI tools that are being built specifically for your niche. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I highly encourage you to keep exploring.